Cardinals are playing this opening day to a stadium full of empty seats. Good evening to you. I'm Corey Stark. Sam and Steve have the night off. While fans aren't allowed inside the ballpark, they're still excited that baseball is back. And News 4's Kim St. Ange is live outside of Ballpark Village, where fans are enjoying the game, but still keeping that social distancing in mind.
They've been trying to stay safe all night, Corey. I have to tell you, though, it's kind of surreal. You're hearing the game. You know what's going on. Still the bottom of the ninth. Cardinals up right now. The stadium is empty. The fans are all over here across the street at Ballpark Village. They tell me they're bummed that they can't be inside the stadium tonight for the opening night. They say this setup was basically the next best thing.
No, go Cardinals!
Opening day in July means instead of wearing sweatshirts, fans were just, well, sweating.
I usually have to wear, long sleeves or something like that in March and April.
Kevin Boss got to Busch Stadium early to watch batting practice.
It's opening day. It's the best day ever.
Since fans aren't allowed inside Busch Stadium, most, including these two diehards,
Total Cardinal fans, wouldn't miss this for the world.
Stayed outside at the new addition at Ballpark Village with a big TV to watch the game.
You want to be in there so bad, but you understand why, so this is the closest thing you can get, which is still great.
Fans were required to wear masks inside when they weren't at their table, or even outside if they couldn't social distance. Liz O'Giles says she'd rather wear a mask in this heat than be at home inside.
I feel like all the bars and restaurants have done a good job of enforcing the mask. There's a lot of space, open area, and if you don't feel comfortable, you don't have to come.
Ballpark Village is also limiting its capacity to around 45%, much lower than the 75% the city mandates.
This gives us a little headroom to increase should that be necessary in the coming weeks to months, but it also gives us the ability to accept a rollback if we have to without really affecting the business operations.
Back out here live at Ballpark Village, I would say the majority of the fans we've seen tonight, like the people behind us, have been following the rules or trying to social distance as best they can, wearing a mask when they can't, and especially inside, we've seen pretty much everyone wearing a mask. Keep in mind, this is basically going to be the setup for all future home games until further notice in the middle of this pandemic. And Corey, it's just a reminder, if you plan to be here, because the venue has to limit the crowd, it is a really good idea to get here early.
Baseball back in downtown St. Louis, a small bit of normalcy. All right, Kim, thank you very much.